What up guys, it's Markin, bringing you another League of Legends Champion Guide. Today we're going to be learning how to play Vi in the jungle in under 5 minutes. Or 6. Now the setup on the guide today is a little bit different than the previous videos. As you can see popping up on your screen now, I have an overlay set up. Now on the left hand side of the overlay, you can click on any of the headers and it will skip you directly to that part of the video that I'm talking specifically about each heading. So as always on the guides, we're going to start with the abilities for Vi. We'll start with her passive. Now Vi's passive is called Blast Shield. Every time she casts an ability on an enemy, she gains a shield. It'll absorb 10% of her maximum health and damage. As you can see, as I hit the wraiths with my ability, Vi gains a shield worth 10% of her maximum health. Next up, we'll go over Vi's Q. Now, Vi's Q is called Vault Breaker, and I love this ability. She charges up her gauntlet, lunges towards an enemy, and the first enemy champion she hits, she deals damage to and knocks them back. Now, this ability has many different uses. You can use it to escape, like in this clip. Too many people there for me, I needed to get out of here. Now, once my team's there, I reassess the situation. Now I'm able to use my Q to go back in. It's great ability. On Vi, it's perfect for ganking. It's a wonderful tool to get around the map quicker. You can hop through walls, over walls, through buffs. It's excellent. And then you can also use it to farm minions. Dash right through them, follow it up with your E, which we'll get to soon, and you can just clear minion waves like crazy. Now let's get on to Vi's W. Vi's W is called Denting Blows. What that does is every 3 attacks on the same target deals additional physical damage equal to a percentage of the maximum health of your target, plus it reduces their armor by 20% and it grants Vi attack speed for 4 seconds. This ability is great. It's a passive ability. You do not need to toggle it on or off. It is always on. As you can see me farming red buff and now wraiths, every 3rd attack on the same target, a shield pops up right there and it gives me the bonus attack speed. It's amazing for clearing the jungle and taking creeps down. I always max it first. Now let's get to Vi's E. Vi's E is called Excessive Force. Now, every time you activate her E, this will cause increased physical damage to your target, plus it will hit all of your enemies in a cone behind your target. So, as you can see here, I go in on Elise, I use my E, it does so much damage to her. I use it again, I'm able to take her out. Now, I do need to escape with my flash here. As I'm pondering whether I should go in or not here, I'm communicating with my team, I'm in a chat with him, I know that he's going to bait him to me. Now, I know that my E is up, I'm able to apply so much damage to Shaco and shut him down. Without my E being active, there's no way I would have been able to take him down. Now, farming with your E is amazing. It just clears creeps early game, late game, it doesn't matter. Use your E to clear your creeps, you will just run through the jungle. Now let's get to Vi's ultimate, her R. Now Vi's R is called Assault and Battery. What she does is targets a champion and dashes to it. Anything that gets in her way while she dashes to it gets knocked to the side and gets damage dealt to them. Now once she gets to her target, she smashes it up in the air, stuns them for 1¼ seconds, and does crazy damage to them. Now you saw me just come in there right into the team fight. I was able to ult Elise, get her completely out of there. Here's another example. I'm taking blue buff in the enemy jungle. My ult is up. I see right here a cocoon gets missed by Elise. I know I can take her 1v1, so I use my Q to get close to her, my ultimate to shut her down and CC her, and then I use my E to finish her off. It was an extremely easy kill. I'm full health still, and that's Vi. Her abilities are awesome. I love Vi. I don't know if you have you guys are catching on to the trend here or not. So once again, use my Q to get in here. I ult Shaco. He's one of the biggest damage dealers right now. I'm able to take him out. And the ultimate's just so good for CCing their main damage dealer. If you have a ADC that's fed, you always want to go after them. Whoever the enemy's main damage dealer is, that's who you want to target with your Assault and Battery. Now let's move on to the skill order. First, I take a point in E for the jungle clear right off the bat. Next, I'll take my second point in W to get the passive of that ability rolling. Then I'll take my third point in Q. I also max Vi's Q first for the crazy cooldown. There's such a difference in the cooldown from level 1 to level 5 for her Q ability, for her Vault Breaker, that I always try and max that first to get the cooldown down low. Next, I'll max W. The passive of this is amazing. It does such a great job for team fights and jungle clear, so I always try and max that second. Third, I'll finish off her E. There's not a huge difference in the cooldown from E being level 1 to level 5, so I'll max that last. And as always, take a point in Vi's Assault and Battery whenever possible. And we'll keep this going into the item build. For starting items, I always start Hunter's Machete and 5 health pots. This gives you the best sustain for the jungle and the best clear for the jungle with those 2 items. For early game, I always look to go for my Boots of Speed first. That gives me the mobility to get around the map, early ganks, help out lanes, and also get through your own jungle and your enemy jungles quicker. Then I always build Spirit Stone after that. That always gives me the extra damage to the monsters that I need in order to get through our jungle and the enemy jungles quicker. Now for my core items on Vi, when I want to build her tanky, I'll choose either Ninja Tabby or the Merc Treads for shoes. Whether the team is AD or AP that you're going up against, you have to make that call on the fly. As my main core item on Vi, I always pick up Spirit of the Ancient Golem. It's great for clearing out waves, and it gives you that extra tankiness and tenacity that you need on almost any jungler. Now for late game, I almost always build a Sunfire Cape. Just the damage, the AoE damage it does through your jungle and your enemy's jungle is great for clearing, plus the armor, everything it gives you, all the stats are perfect. Next, I like to do a Spirit Visage if the enemy has any sort of AP at all. The Spirit Visage is just an excellent item, especially in Season 4. Next item I get is a Randuin's Omen. It's great if you have a pesky ADC that is just pounding everybody down. You build the Randuins and it shuts them down almost completely. It's a great buy no matter what. As a final item, I usually build a Black Cleaver. It gives you extra health, plus armor penetration and extra damage. So the fights that you're losing, just getting that little bit of offensive power could help swing the tides for your team. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide on how to jungle Vi in League of Legends. I'd like any input that you have on the new setup with the headers, with the layout, with the overlay, whatever you'd like to call it, and let me know what champion you'd like me to do as my next guide on. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay active.
Hit me.